big fight happening behind your back right now because of your beauty, and you need to hear this message before it's too late. The spiritual forces are clashing over you as we speak, angels and demons battling for your destiny, your future, your purpose. This is not imagination, this is not fantasy, this is happening in the heavenly realms where your true value is fully known. They see what you cannot see, they know what you have yet to discover about yourself. The beauty you carry is causing an uproar in places you cannot perceive with human eyes. The forces of darkness and light are in conflict over the beauty that resides within you. They fight because what you carry is more powerful than you realize, more valuable than you have been told, more dangerous to the enemy than you can imagine. There is still time to understand what is happening around you, still time to take your position in this battle, still time to claim what is rightfully yours, but you must act quickly, you must listen carefully, you must open your spiritual eyes to see the truth. The enemy wants you distracted, unaware, sleeping while this battle rages on, but a divine messenger has been sent to shake you awake, to help you see what is really happening. Like this video, if you receive this message and stand in awareness of your true beauty, the divine messenger is watching, waiting to see who will recognize the truth, who will acknowledge the battle happening over them, who will step into their rightful position. The enemy trembles when you become aware, when you wake up, when you finally see what they have been trying to hide from you for so long. Your beauty is a weapon in the spiritual realm. Your beauty goes far beyond what mirrors reflect, what photos capture, what others compliment you on. There is a light inside you that transcends physical appearance, a glow that emanates from your spirit, a radiance that comes from your divine connection. This is the beauty they are fighting over. This is the treasure they are battling to control. The enemy wants to dim this light, to cover it with shame, with doubt, with insecurity, with comparison. They want to convince you that you are ordinary, that you are forgettable, that you are replaceable, but the divine knows better, sees deeper, recognizes the unique fingerprint placed within you, the special blend of gifts, talents, abilities, and purpose that makes you unlike anyone who has ever lived or ever will live. This beauty was placed inside you for a reason, for a purpose, for a destiny that frightens the forces of darkness. Type Amen if you recognize your true spiritual beauty, if you accept that there is more to you than meets the eye, if you acknowledge the divine light placed within you. The enemy wants you to scroll past this message, to dismiss it as nonsense, but deep in your spirit you know this is true. You feel the resonance of these words with something long buried inside you. The battle for your beauty has been raging longer than you realize. The enemy uses specific tactics designed just for you, flattery that leads to pride, that leads to separation from your source, false validation that makes you dependent on the opinions of others, constant comparison that keeps you looking at what you lack instead of what you possess, situations that make you question your worth, relationships that dim your light rather than enhance it. They whisper lies in the quiet moments when you are alone. They plant doubts when you start to recognize your true power. They bring distractions when you get too close to your purpose. Have you noticed how whenever you begin to shine, whenever you start to step into your true beauty, something always happens to pull you back down, to make you doubt yourself, to make you hide again? These are not coincidences, these are calculated attacks from an enemy who fears what will happen when you fully awaken. The divine messenger says, stand firm in your true beauty, do not waver, do not retreat, do not hide what was placed inside you. You have been specifically chosen because of the unique light you carry, the special beauty that only you possess in all of creation. You are not an accident, you are not a mistake, you are a deliberate masterpiece with purpose, with destiny, with power. Type 777 if you will not let the enemy steal your light, if you refuse to let your beauty be diminished, if you choose to shine. The jealousy your beauty provokes is not just from people around you, but from spiritual forces who recognize what you carry. The enemy is jealous because your light reminds them of what they lost. Your potential threatens their plans. Your destiny undermines their strategies. The divine jealously guards what has been created in you, protecting the treasure you carry, watching over the beauty that has been invested in your life. The battle intensifies as you get closer to your purpose, as you step toward your destiny. As you begin to operate in the fullness of your beauty, have you felt it? The increased resistance, the stronger opposition, the new levels of W that come just as you begin to break through, just as you start to believe, just as you accept who you really are. This is evidence of the jealousy your true beauty creates. Type 1. Recognize my true beauty. To break every deception that has been placed over your mind, to shatter every lie that has been told about who you are, to destroy every false image you have accepted of yourself. The enemy knows that the moment you truly see yourself as you are seen in heaven, everything changes. The battle shifts. The advantage is lost. Their weapons become useless against someone who knows their true identity, their authentic beauty, their real value. Your beauty was never meant to be just decoration, just something to be admired from a distance. It was created to transform lives, to heal hearts, to restore hope, to break chains. Your inner light carries the power to illuminate dark places, to expose hidden lies, to guide those who are lost. This is why the enemy fights so hard against you. This is why they work tirelessly to convince you to hide your light. There are people waiting for your beauty to touch their lives, waiting for your light to help them find their way, waiting for your unique gifts to unlock something in them. The enemy fears the domino effect that happens when one person stands fully in their divine beauty. How it inspires others to find theirs, how it creates a ripple effect that cannot be stopped, how it establishes a momentum that changes everything in its path. Your beauty is not just about you, it is about everyone. Your life is destined to impact everyone. Your light is meant to help. Type 333. If you are standing in the beauty of your true purpose, if you are committing to let your light shine fully, if you refuse to hide what was divinely placed inside you, the enemy trembles when you make this declaration, when you step fully into your identity, when you embrace the beauty that was given to you for such a time as this. The attacks against your beauty have been specifically designed for you, tailored to your weaknesses, customized for your vulnerabilities. The self-doubt that appears right when you start to believe in yourself, the comparison trap that keeps you looking at others instead of developing your own gifts, the critical voice that finds flaws no one else can see, the harmful relationships that slowly drain your confidence instead of building it up, the distractions that keep you busy but not effective, productive but not purposeful, active but not advancing. Have you noticed how these attacks intensify whenever you get closer to your purpose, whenever you start to believe in your beauty, whenever you begin to step into your power? These are not random coincidences, these are calculated strategies from an enemy who knows exactly what you carry, who understands the threat you pose when you fully embrace your true beauty, who fears what will happen when you finally believe what heaven says about you. The divine messenger says now is the time to reclaim your beauty, to take back what was stolen, to restore what was damaged, to renew what was attacked. The enemy has no right to what was divinely placed in you, no authority over the beauty heaven created in you, no power against the light that burns within your spirit. Type I am beautiful inside and out, to break every negative attachment, to shatter every chain of insecurity, to destroy every seed of self-hatred planted in your heart. The weapons formed against your beauty are not physical but spiritual lies, specifically crafted to target your deepest insecurities. People strategically placed in your path to speak discouragement into your life, to plant seeds of doubt, to reinforce negative beliefs about yourself, situations designed to make you question your value, your worth, your very existence. Thoughts inserted into your Mind that feel like your own voice, but carry messages that would never come from your Creator. Have you found yourself believing things about your appearance, your abilities, your potential that diminish you, that limit you, that keep you small, that prevent you from shining? These are not your thoughts, these are weapons designed in the enemy's camp, crafted specifically to combat the unique beauty you carry, forged for the sole purpose of keeping you from recognizing who you truly are, what you really possess, the beauty that cannot be duplicated or replaced. Type: no weapon formed against me will prosper. To activate divine protection over your beauty, to establish a shield around your true identity, to create a barrier that enemy attacks cannot penetrate. You have authority over how you see yourself. You have power over what you believe about your beauty. You have the right to reject every lie, every criticism, every negative word that has been spoken over you. Stand firm in the knowledge of who you really are. Heaven fights for the beauty placed within you with a fierceness that would astound you if you could see it. Divine guardians assigned specifically to protect the light you carry, spiritual armor designed to shield your true nature from enemy attacks, divine intervention orchestrated to preserve what was placed inside you. Have you experienced moments when something inexplicable protected you, when a word came at just the right time, when an unexpected encounter shifted your perspective, when a sudden realization broke through the lies you had believed? These are not coincidences, these are evidence of the battle being fought on your behalf, signs of the divine protection surrounding your beauty, proof that heaven will not allow what was invested in you to be destroyed. The enemy may attack, may wound, may even temporarily dim your light, but they cannot extinguish what the divine has ignited. They cannot permanently damage what heaven has sealed. They cannot steal what has been eternally gifted to you. The divine messenger says you must actively participate in this battle. You cannot be passive, you cannot be silent, you cannot wait for someone else to fight for you. The beauty inside you requires your cooperation, your acknowledgement, your belief, your action. Type 888 if you choose to fight for your true beauty, if you commit to protecting what was placed inside you, if you decide today that no one and nothing will steal the light that makes you uniquely you. When you finally see yourself as heaven sees you, everything changes. Your posture, your presence, your power, your purpose. Insecurity falls away like an old garment, no longer needed, no longer fitting. Comparison loses its grip as you recognize the uniqueness of your design. Criticism bounces off the shield of your true identity. Fear dissolves in the light of your authentic beauty. Have you experienced even glimpses of this transformation? Moments when you stood tall in who you really are, times when you allowed your light to shine without dimming it, without apologizing for it, without hiding it. These moments reveal what is possible for you. Always the person you become when you fully embrace your beauty affects everyone around you, creates a permission for others to do the same, establishes a new standard in every environment you enter. Your beauty was never meant to be contained, never designed to be hidden, never created to be diminished. It was always intended to transform not just you but everyone your life touches. Type: my beauty changes the world. To activate the full purpose of the light inside you, to release the transformative power of your authentic self, to unleash the divine intention behind your creation. The enemy trembles when you make this declaration because they know the truth of it. They understand the potential impact. When one person fully embraces their divine beauty, they recognize the threat you pose to their kingdom of darkness. When you refuse to hide your light any longer, the enemy trembles. When you recognize your true beauty shakes. When you stand tall in your authentic identity quakes, and you refuse to believe the lies about who you are. What happens in the spiritual realm when you embrace your beauty is nothing short of revolutionary. Territories that were claimed by darkness suddenly flooded with light, strongholds that seemed impenetrable suddenly crumbling to dust, plans that were carefully crafted suddenly exposed and rendered useless. This is why they fight so hard against you. This is why they work tirelessly to keep you From seeing yourself clearly. This is why they panic when you begin to believe the truth about your beauty. Your potential, when fully realized, disrupts everything they have built. Your light, when fully expressed, exposes everything they have hidden. Your beauty, when fully embraced, reclaims everything they have stolen. Every step you take toward believing in your true beauty strikes fear into the enemy camp. The divine messenger says the battle is shifting in your favor. The tides are turning. The momentum is changing. The advantage is moving to your side as you awaken to the truth of who you are, as you embrace the beauty that was always inside you, as you step into the light that was dimmed but never extinguished. Type 555 if you feel the shift happening already, if you sense the change beginning, if you know in your spirit that victory is approaching. Your unique beauty, originated in the heart of the divine, was formed with intentional purpose, was crafted with meticulous care. The fingerprints of your Creator are evident in the specific way you shine, the particular gifts you carry, the special blend of attributes that make you unlike anyone else. Your beauty flows from a heritage of divine thought, divine planning, divine execution. You are not an afterthought, not a mistake, not an accident, but a carefully designed masterpiece carrying beauty that has been passed down through generations. Beauty that overcame attempts to destroy it, beauty that survived efforts to diminish it, beauty that endured campaigns to erase it. Your ancestors fought for the beauty you now carry, protected the light that now shines in you, preserved the gifts that now flow through you, and the beauty you embrace today becomes the legacy you leave for those who will come after you, the inheritance you pass to future generations. Type 1 claim my beautiful heritage to unlock the ancestral blessings flowing in your bloodline, to activate the generational gifts waiting to be expressed through you, to embrace the divine connection that has always been your birthright. Your beauty does not exist in isolation. It connects you to those who came before you, to those who will come after you, to the divine source from which all true beauty flows. The enemy wants you disconnected from this heritage, because in isolation you are easier to defeat. Signs the battle for your beauty is turning in your favor are appearing all around you. If you have eyes to see them, enemy attacks that once devastated you now barely touch you, lies that once convinced you now sound hollow, criticisms that once defined you now seem irrelevant. Have you noticed these changes, these shifts, these transformations in how you receive and process attacks against your beauty? This is evidence the enemy is losing their grip on you, proof their weapons are becoming ineffective, confirmation their strategy is failing. The manifestations of your beauty are breaking through in unexpected ways, in surprising moments, in unanticipated situations. The light inside you is becoming harder to hide, harder to contain, harder to diminish. Those who fought against your beauty are retreating, are changing tactics, are becoming desperate, which is itself a sign that victory approaches. When the enemy increases attacks, it often means you are closer than ever to breakthrough, closer than ever to walking fully in your true beauty. The divine messenger says, rise and shine in the fullness of your beauty. Step into the completeness of your authentic self. Walk in the totality of who you were created to be. The battle behind your back is turning. The fight over your beauty is shifting. The war for your destiny is being won, but you must claim it, you must declare it, you must walk in it. Type victory is mine to claim the divine protection over your beauty, to establish once and for all that what heaven has placed in you cannot be stolen, cannot be destroyed, cannot be diminished. The battle for your beauty is being won. Your true nature is shining through, the light inside you growing stronger with each passing day. Those who fought against you are retreating, are giving ground, are losing power. Your divine beauty is secured, protected, established for all eternity. The enemy may continue to attack, may try new tactics, may attempt different strategies, but they cannot change the outcome. The victory is already secured. The beauty inside you already protected. The light you carry already established. Heaven has heard your declarations, has seen your stand, has recognized your choice, and it is done.